Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? It's time for another tutorial from Video Editing Software Guide. I had somebody ask me, how do I add a copyright symbol to my videos? So I figured I'll show them how to add that copyright symbol, but I'll also show you guys how to add a bunch of different symbols to your video titles whenever you want to. Let's get into it. You see, I got PowerDirector 13 in front of me, so I'm going to left click, hold down this default title and drag it down into the timeline. At this point, I can double click on the title or I can click on modify. I'm going to click on modify. Now, the first thing I want to do is get this copyright symbol handled. All right, so there are key codes or key strokes that you can use in Windows to create different symbols. So all you really got to do is know how to do it. So if you go to the internet and you search or you Google Windows Alt key numeric codes, you can find several sites that show you what those key codes are. Now if I scroll down on here, I want to just go to where the copyright code is. See here, I have the copyright symbol. It says 0169. In order to get this code onto your computer, you need to use the keypad, which is to the right of all of the letters on your keyboard. So you have to use the keypad and you have to hold down the Alt key while you type in this code. So let's say the code together, people. 0169. So let's go into PowerDirector. And we're going to highlight this text here. And I'm going to hold down my Alt key. And on my keypad, I'm going to type 0169. I'm going to let go of the Alt key. And that looks like a little symbol. Let me go ahead and change the color on that. And yep, copyright symbol. You can change it, size it up, make it how I want it. So there are several other symbols that you can create using keystrokes. I'm not going to go through all of them, but there's the copyright symbol for you. All right. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you how to add some more. All right, so if you want to add even more symbols outside of the Windows Alt key codes that you can use wingdings. So wingdings are just a bunch of different symbols, pictures, all kind of stuff. So I will show you how to use wingdings in your titles. So depending on what computer you got, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows whatever it is at the time that this video is being played in your face, you got to find your accessories. So I'm going to go to Start, All Programs, Accessories, System Tools, and Character Map. So now what we want to do is scroll all the way down till we get to these little crazy symbols. And I'm just going to keep going down and I'm here. So the crazy symbols I was talking to are called wingdings. So you got wingdings, wingdings 2, and wingdings 3. Remember what the last font before wingdings 1 is. It's going to be important because when you go back to Cyberlink PowerDirector 13 Ultimate, it's just going to be symbols. So you got to remember what was the last font before the symbols, and the last font before that is going to be Windsor D on my computer. It might be Wide Latin on yours. So I'm going to click on wingdings. And now I get all these beautiful symbols. I got a telephone, I got a book. Oh, I got the, I guess the yin and the yang or whatever. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to double click it, and it brings it down to the characters to copy section. I could have also just clicked on it and clicked select, and it would have done the same thing. But now that it's in this section, I'm going to click on copy. So now it is copied, and now I need to get it into PowerDirector 13 Ultimate. So I need to go here to the font type, click on this drop down arrow, and then I need to select the same corresponding wingdings that I had before. So I know that it was after Windsor D. So here's Windsor D, and here's the first set of symbols after Windsor D. So I'm going to click on that, and now it's up here in my font face, and you can see it selected it here. But I want it to be the yin and the yang that I picked. So I'm going to do Control V, and there it is. You change the color here. Change the size. I can do this with any one of those symbols from Wingdings. Choose Wingdings 1, 2, or 3 and get any symbol from there into my computer. And as I showed you with the copyright, I could also do it with the Windows Alt key codes. I know you loved it. I know you did. Now, if you like this video, you like what I showed you, hit the thumb, all right? If you love PowerDirector 13 and want to see more, make sure you sub it up, people, all right?